Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are just tackling the mundane chores around the home. Sometimes I get into my head when thinking about creating content and think, no one will like the same boring cleaning tasks, but to be honest, those are the videos that I love. I love seeing other moms doing the same things every day because it makes me feel seen and like I'm not alone, so hopefully this video can help you feel that way today. I fell behind on my daughter's laundry and had so many stains to scrub out of her clothes, and some of them still didn't come out, but that's just life with children. I will also say I let the stains sit way too long, which is my own fault. When I first became a mom, I totally purchased some nicer sleepers and clothes for my daughter and realized how they just don't last, and secondhand clothes are key. Now we have mainly secondhand play clothes for her and a small handful of quote unquote nice clothes for nicer events like church and things. This was filmed on a Sunday during my daughter's nap, and I didn't have time to unload the dishwasher yet this day, so I'm unloading and loading the dishwasher and getting that done before moving on to some other things. I volunteer at our church every other week, and this day was a volunteer day, so on these mornings, I've got to get my daughter up and around and fed early to make it to the church early for our meeting, and it's usually a tornado. I hope everyone is doing well and feeling well this week. I know norovirus has been going around like crazy, and praise the Lord, we haven't had it. I had it a couple years ago and it was terrible, so I feel for those that get it. I am so sorry if you or your family is going through that or has went through that recently. Do you have any fun spring break plans? If you guys do, let us know down below what your plans are. We, for one, have zero plans since I'm now 36 weeks pregnant, so we're getting pretty close to baby watch over here. There is something so satisfying about wiping down kitchen counters. Once I get my kitchen cleaned, I usually always feel motivated to tackle other things as well. Cleaning the kitchen is baseline, and anything else I can get done during nap time or bedtime always feels like a bonus. I totally forgot to mention I got my hair chopped off last week. I do this once a year usually, and I really wanted to get it done before having this baby because postpartum night sweats were crazy for me, and it's just so much better when you're nursing and then you have a baby pulling on your hair. I also lost a ton of hair postpartum last time, so the shorter hair, the less hair everywhere else. I am so grateful I got this done early this time around. After cleaning the kitchen, I just wanted to pop on a pretty scent throughout the home. I ended up using Eden's Garden's Be Fruitful, which I absolutely love, and it gave me the motivation I needed to keep going. My personality leans more type A. I have always liked my space clean and organized, and I feel chaotic when my environment is chaotic. To be very honest with you, this is something that I struggled with after having our first. I had to learn to let things go and just do my best to enjoy our home in whatever state it's in. I feel like I've become a little more type B just because it makes life way easier to not stress over having everything clean. And I have been praying that God would continue to mold and shape me into a loving mom who loves and cares for the home, for her family, yes, but also truly enjoys her husband and children. And I want them to feel like I'm someone that they can feel relaxed and at peace around. And this is something that I have to lay down every single day and die to because it's just part of my personality. I just like things clean and organized, and that's just not life. That's just not how it's going to be, and that's okay. And so, yeah, this is just something that I struggle with as a mom, and I know a lot of other moms struggle with this too. But we're in it together, and there has to be a balance. This space behind our trash cans gets yucky real quick, so I just wanted to quickly sweep up all the crumbs. You can't really see them on camera, but trust me, there was a ton of crumbs. The wall behind these trash cans has also taken a beating, but this is builder grade matte paint, so it shows absolutely everything, and there's only so much you can do. I do love to take a magic eraser to the walls to spruce them up a bit and remove any marks and things. We are actually getting a quote from our friend's painting company to paint almost the whole house, so we're really excited about potentially getting that moving. So much laundry. I did so many loads of laundry over the course of these few days that I filmed this. And this was just a couple of them. So if you've got some folding to do, let's do it. And while I'm folding, I wanted to check in on my Bible recap people and see how you all are doing. My husband and I have been keeping up fairly well, but man, if I'm being honest, Leviticus and Numbers have been tough to get through. I always learn something from the podcast, but sometimes when I'm reading or listening to the audio Bible, it's hard to get through. I feel like I've been in more of a desert spiritually right now, which has come from a mix of a lot of things, but I know it's a season and a lot of it has to do with me not taking time to really listen and be present with God. This is something that I am really trying to be intentional about in the coming weeks, being still and free from distractions. I don't even have any social media and I still struggle with distractions, so I can't imagine having that distraction too. I also wanted to chat about content and things on my channel. I do plan to still post my typical cleaning videos in the future because I love filming cleaning videos. I love editing them. I think it's a whole lot of fun, honestly, but I'm heading into a season where cleaning won't be high on the priority list for a bit. I've considered doing some day in the life videos, but I would just need to get really creative as to not show my kids, and as a stay-at-home mom, I'm not sure how I would do this well. I know though that some of the women that I love to watch, they do this really well, so I've kind of been learning from them on how they do that, but I plan to experiment and see how it goes. I also film on my phone, which isn't great for doing vlogging and that kind of thing. I'm not sure. I'm new to this, so let me know down below if day in the life videos are something that you would be interested in. I knew that I was going to be cleaning my floors this day, so when I do this, it's kind of a reminder for me to clean up my dog's mat and his water bowl and food bowl. For some reason, we only have the stainless steel water bowl, and I never got one for his food bowl, so we use one of our glass bowls for his food. But anyway, I just like to get this up and I give everything a good wash and get it all nice and clean for him. Also, thank you to everybody that commented on my last video when I was asking about dogs' anal glands and having issues with them expressing and things. You guys were so helpful. Somebody said to try pure pumpkin, so I have actually been giving him a tablespoon of pure pumpkin every morning, and it seems to have helped this past week, but thank you genuinely. Sometimes I feel alone in that struggle with my dog, and it was so nice to hear from some other people who also deal with that as well. am really getting over sweeping our entire downstairs and then mopping. I dread cleaning my floors and put it off because frankly, I end up with a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions afterwards, but it's just exhausting. I've always thought that my floors aren't clean unless I'm doing it this way and have put off getting a vac mop of any kind because of this, but I really am sold on getting one in the future. Anytime I'm in the market for a new vacuum or mop, I look to Vacuum Wars on YouTube and they recommended the Tineco Floor 1 S5 Steam, and this is a corded vac mop. So I'm looking for something corded at this point because as much as I love my Dyson, the battery just doesn't last long, and I find myself frantically trying to vacuum my entire downstairs on one charge. So when they recommended this, I got super excited. It's not in the budget right now for us, but when we can swing it, it would be something I would love to try out and share with you guys. Every time that I mop my floors, I use a tiny bit of pine sol, and then I always boil my water and get it really hot so that I know that my floors are actually getting really clean and sanitized. Speaking of video ideas, another video that I think would be a fun one to do is a mom car clean and organize. We recently bought a Honda Odyssey, so yes, I am now a minivan mom and I'm so proud. I love it so much. It's truly amazing when you've got little kids. My husband and I don't buy new cars, so it's used but new to us, and I've been getting it all organized and have loved doing that. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see as well. I got these floors done during my daughter's nap, which typically I don't mop floors until she goes to bed, so it's the end of the night, but I felt so accomplished getting it done during her nap time, and I still had some time left to spare, which you'll see at the end of the video. But here I'm just getting my dog's stuff all washed up and cleaned. After this, I took some time to relax and catch up on my Bible reading and book reading and tried to be still for the rest of my daughter's nap. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.